Hello, my name is Tamecca Brewer. I'm from Oakland and I work for Alameda County Library. I chose the Bible, and I chose the Bible because it's an often misunderstood, misinterpreted book. I don't have all the answers, but I'm going to choose Judges chapter 19 because it's very brutal, very violent, and it's probably one of the reasons that the Bible is on the banned book list. Okay? This is called the Levite's concubine. In those days, there was no king in Israel. A certain Levite residing in the remote parts of the hill country of Ephraim took himself to a concubine from Bethlehem in Judah. But his concubine became angry with him, and she went away from him to her father's house at Bethlehem in Judah. And there was some 4 months. Then her husband set out after her to speak tenderly to her and bring her back. He had with him his servant and a couple of donkeys. When he reached her father's house, the girl's father saw him and came with joy to meet him. His father-in-law, the girl's father, made him stay, and he remained with him 3 days. So they ate and drank, and he stayed there. On the 4th day, they got up early in the morning, and he prepared to go. But the girl's father said to his son-in-law, "Fortify yourself with a bit of food, and after that you may go." So the 2 men sat and ate and drank together, and the girl's father said to the man, "Why not spend the night and enjoy yourself?" When the man got up to go, his father-in-law kept urging him until he spent the night there again. On the 5th day, he got up early in the morning to leave, and the girl's father said, "Fortify yourself." So they lingered until the day declined, and the 2 of them ate and drank. When the man and his concubine and his servant got up to leave, his father-in-law, the girl's father, said to him, "Look, the day has worn on until it is almost evening. Spend the night. See, the day has drawn to a close. Spend the night here and enjoy yourself. Tomorrow you can get up early for your journey and go home." But the man would not spend the night. He got up and departed and arrived opposite Jebus, that is Jerusalem. He had with him a couple of saddled donkeys and his concubine with him. When they were near Jebus, the day was far spent, and the servant said to his master, "Come now, let us turn aside to the city of the Jebusites and spend the night in." But his master said to him, "We will not turn aside into a city of foreigners who do not belong to the people of Israel, but we will continue on to Gibeah." Then he said to his servant, "Come on, let us try to reach one of these places and spend the night at Gibeah or Ramah." So they passed on and went on their way, and the sun went down on them near Gibeah, which belongs to Benjamin. They turned aside there to go in to spend the night at Gibeah. When he went in and sat down on the open square of the city, but no one took them in to spend the night. Then at evening there was an old man coming from his work in the field. The man was from the hill country of Ephraim, and he was residing in Gibeah. The people of the place were Benjamites. When the old man looked up and saw the wayfarer in the open square of the city, he said, "Where are you going, and where do you come from?" He answered him, "Well, we are passing from Bethlehem in Judah, in the remote parts of the hill country of Ephraim, from which I come. I went to Bethlehem in Judah. I am going to my home. Nobody has offered to take me in. We, your servants, have straw and fodder for our donkeys, with bread and wine for me, and the woman and the young man along with us. We need nothing more." The old man said, "Peace be to you. I will care for all your wants. Only do not spend the night in the square." So he brought the donkey with him into his house, fed the donkeys, and washed their feet and drank. While they were enjoying themselves, the men of the city, a perverse lot, surrounded the house and started pounding the door. And they said to the old man, the master of the house, "Bring out the man who came into your house, so that we may have intercourse with him." And the master of the house, went to them and said, "No, my brothers, do not act so wickedly. Since this man is my guest, do not do this vile thing. Here are my virgin daughter and his concubine. Let me bring them out, ravish them, and do whatever you want to them. But against this man do no such vile thing." But the men would not listen to him. So the man seized his concubine and put her out to them. They wantonly raped her and abused her all through the night until the morning. And as the dawn began to break, they let her go. As morning appeared, the woman came down at the door of the man's house where the master was until it was light.